So the masala is extremely crucial. So whenever I make nihari at home, I make my garam masala for the nihari fresh. I don't use ready garam masala. The flavors are the most important part of the nihari. So of course, the nihari masala has a few more ingredients to this. But what I do is that I do a little bit of cheating. I buy the Shan Nihari. So this is a masala. Even this is not an amazing masala, but it's quite good. But what I do, I make a mixture of my own masala and add a little bit of Shan Nihari to it. So what I do is that I take pepper. You can see the proportion on the plate. This is for 1.5 kgs of mutton. So we have pepper, we have cinnamon stick, we have star anise, we have shajira, we have elaichi, we have javintri, we have one lal mirch, and we have cloves. So this is the proportion in which you take the masala. You roast these masalas. So once this is nicely roasted, you just put it in the mixie, grind it into a powder, and then again sieve it into a fine powder. So we have grinded our garam masala, and we are going to add the Shan Nihari masala to this, and again grind it. We will then, this is a more fresh Nihari masala. The reason why we have used the Shan masala is because the ingredients like the rose petal, dried rose petal, then dried galangal, these are the traditional Lucknowi ingredients that they use to make the Nihari masala, which I don't have at home and it's not really readily available around my house. So I cheat because I'm sure that these people are using that in the Shan masala. So I'm adding a little bit and it does make a difference. I can really have that more authentic Nihari masala. And this is the most important step. If you know how to make the masala well, the eventual taste is going to be as authentic as possible. You can go to as authentic quality as possible. So we make this masala and now we go on to preparing our meat. The Nihari masala. So I'll tell you about the rest of the ingredients that we require. Of course, we require 1.5 kgs of mutton, 5 to 6 onion, ginger garlic paste. We'll start with some khada masala. So we require some bay leaf, badi ilaichi, choti ilaichi, javintri, cinnamon stick, and 3 to 4 clove. In the beginning, for the masala, we require 1 packet of masti dahi, which is nicely whisked. For the dry powders, we require jeera powder, dhania powder, haldi powder, tikha mirch powder, Kashmiri chili powder, and we require the mutton stock cube that I have. You can use chicken stock as well, and atta, 3 tablespoons of gehu ka atta. Towards the end, we require ginger julienne, some limbu, and dhania for garnish. So this is all the ingredients that we require for cooking. So we'll get on to cooking. So we start the process of making the nihari. So we first smoke mustard oil, and in that we put all our khada masala. You make sure that you have smoked the mustard oil. You add your khada masala, to which you immediately add half of your onions, not entirely, about half of what you have cut. We have cut about 6 large onions. Half of it I have already put inside, and we're going to nicely fry this until it becomes golden brown. So we can see the onion is nicely golden brown. So I'm going to add the ginger garlic paste and put the flame on full, on high. Nicely. It takes about 10 to 15 seconds, on full gas for the rawness of the ginger and garlic to disappear. So I'm going to give it that time. I don't want the ginger to burn at all because that spoils the taste of the gravy. Here, I'm happy, about 15 to 20 seconds. So I'm gonna add all my meat. Mix it nicely. And sear this for about 10 minutes on full flame. So you can see the mutton has nicely seared. It's been about 10 minutes. Now we'll put the rest of the onion. I do all these tricks. I've tried many combinations of cooking with this recipe. But I do these tricks because I'm trying to get as close to the consistency of the best Nihari that I have eaten at the Chandni Chowk, Old Delhi. And I feel that, by doing these process, I'm going very, very close to those memories. I don't know when I'll be able to go there next. So it's a red zone, right now. Anyways, let's forget about Corona right now. Concentrate on our dish. Here. So we mix all of this. We'll add the diluted lamb broth. Again, as I said, I don't know why I'm doing this. Primarily, I feel that it gives the nice flavor of the lamb, which otherwise we don't usually get. I don't know why. But when you put the stock, it just becomes exactly like that. So I don't care. Eventually we must manage to get the right flavors and taste. How doesn't matter. Yeah, so here we're gonna again let this simmer, or rather sear, for another 5 minutes. So to the dahi we'll add half teaspoon of jeera powder, 2 teaspoon of dhania powder, 1 teaspoon of haldi powder, 1 tablespoon of tikha mirch powder, and 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri mirch powder. We're going to nicely whisk this. Let all of this come together. And we'll add this to the mutton. So now that we have made the dahi, we have to add this. The mutton has been searing for another 5 minutes after adding the rest of the onion and the stock. So we'll add the dahi that we just prepared to this. We mix this nicely. Another great place to have the Nalli Nihari or the Nihari is the Sonar Bangla, the Dum Cooked restaurant by ITC in Kolkata. Oh my god. It's probably they have the great quality of mustard oil over there, great quality of lamb. Of course, ITC uses the best ingredients. So it's very good, but still doesn't beat the Chandni Chowk, Al Jawahar, Nihari. Yeah, so we'll try and get as close to it. I've done it many times in the past. So we'll add some more water to this. Here we'll add some salt. I'll put all the salt that is required for the gravy. May need to adjust it at the end. And cover this, all the pieces nicely into the gravy, and this needs to be now slowly cooked. Traditionally, Nihari is cooked. They usually start at 2:33 in the morning and they cook till 7. So it's a morning dish. It's generally eaten in the morning, and so we're going to cook it for 3 hours on slow flame. But even the gas slow flame in our house is not enough. So what we're going to do is that we're going to put a tawa like this, you see behind. That's the slowest flame of my stove. So I've put it on the lowest flame, and I've put a tawa on top, and I'm going to place this bartan on top of the tawa. So what's going to happen, it's going to cook with indirect heat, and this cooks for 3 hours. You can come once back to it after about hour and a half to stir one more time, and then cook for another hour and a half, and then we proceed. Now that the mutton is 90% cooked, we'll make the atta. We'll take about 4 tablespoons of atta. We'll add some water in this. We'll mix it nicely into a thin paste sort of consistency. We'll add the masala that we have made, the Nihari masala. This is a very important step of the recipe. 50% of that we have to add in this atta paste. Remember, we have used gehu ka atta, 4 tablespoons. You can add some more water because it will eventually thicken up in the gravy. Yeah, so we add this to the mutton. So it's been about 2.5 hours that the Nihari has been simmering. So now we go on to the next step. We have made the atta ka ghol. that we will add. We've just mixed 3 to 4 spoons of gehu ka atta and half the nihari masala that we have made fresh, and water, diluted it in water, and I'm going to pour this in, all of it. Mix it. So mutton is now nice and soft. It is about 90% cooked, but I still want it to cook slowly. The consistency is coming out perfect. So I'm going to add squeeze one lemon. Mix this nicely, and now close the lid and cook this for another 35 to 40 minutes. So the last 40 minutes after adding the atta, so the mutton has got really nice color and really nice consistency. It's not very watery, it's got a little bit of body to it because of the gehu ka atta. Yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add the tira over it. So tira is what they call in the north. In Gujarat we call it tari. So you're going to make that tari on the side. So if you can come here. So I've taken ghee. In the beginning I told you that I'm going to use ghee at the end. We started the cooking by sarson ka tel. We end the cooking by ghee. So we're going to heat up the ghee. To that I'll add all the remaining nihari masala. The ghee will take in all the flavors. Make sure the masala don't burn. And 1 spoon of Kashmiri lal mirch powder. This is the curry. I've switched off the gas. I don't want anything to burn. And this curry we add on top of the mutton. Just nicely bring it all together. The very important step. Mutton is nicely cooked and succulent. The consistency is perfect for nihari. And now we're going to add dhania. After adding the tari or the tira, we'll add some dhania. We'll keep some for the end and give it a light stir. Beautiful color. And I'll add some more. Mix it well. And just sprinkle thin juliennes of ginger. This is how they serve at the Sonar Bangla. And there you go. That's our Nali Nihari.